Hello. Yes, I am using the opening to the fishing anime as the starting soon music. Don't don't judge me. I think it's a good song. I like it. I also love the fishing anime, and more people should watch it because it's so fucking awesome. Anyway, hi. How's everybody's day going? All right, I need to post that link. Yep, that's good. That's good. Right. Okay. First of all, gonna be playing hardcore again today, so I need to load that up. I was watching multiple videos on the game that, actually I'm gonna turn. I need to see the audio to see if it's balanced. It's an okay volume for me, so I'm just gonna leave it there and hope that that's good enough for you guys. We'll put that playlist on shuffle. We'll just listen to the soundtrack to the fishing anime, why not? Negative Positive Angler, please watch it. It's great, I love it. What was the game? What was the game Sega told me to play? My memory's not great. Limbus Company, yeah. I'm not playing that today because I was watching multiple videos and it looked very confusing and I didn't know what I was doing. So, I'm gonna give that a little more time to cook. Gonna give that a little more time to cook because I don't. I was watching like gameplay of it. And I didn't understand anything that was going on. So, but I mean that's I guess the case. So I'm gonna have to try and. I mean, if you have a good like a good video that's like perfect, like explaining the mechanics of the game, that'd be great. But I'm looking for one, and I didn't have a lot of time to find a good one. So I was looking, and a lot of them used big words and then didn't explain what any of the words meant. Don't worry, Smev. The game may seem complicated, but it's a no if you just press a funny button. Win rate named win rate. I did get to. Okay, that's fair. It gives you a tutorial in the game. Okay, yeah, that's probably true. I did watch it. I watched a tutorial. Well, I say tutorial. I watched a video and somebody explaining the game, right? So I got a basic understanding of like the world and like what's going on, without spoilers of the plot, right? And basically, they started with in the combat just hit the button called win rate, and then you don't have to do anything, which kind of felt was a little bit boring, but whatever. Also, I need to be mentally prepared for the game because from what I saw, there are sections that have text pop up on the screen like like they do in dating sims. So I'm gonna need to be mentally prepared to do a lot of reading, which for me is I'm dyslexic, so that's unless it's voice acted. If it's voice acted, please tell me now because that would be so much better. Anyway, we're gonna play hardcore, because I want to finish my house today. Here we go. It's voice acted in Korean. Okay, so it's okay. I just need to learn Korean first. Got it. Okay. I also discovered that it's by the same people that made Lobotomy Company, which is a game I've heard of, not played, but have heard of. So, close enough. Okay, where am I at with the house? I'm gonna... Well, actually, I'm gonna get food first. I think that's probably a decent idea. I also should expand the wheat field, so I've got more crops going. Oh, Sega, guess what? What? That was... okay. Now I want to know what it is. I'm curious now. Your first 10 pull on the Sinclair banner, you got them. Is this a character in the game you're trying to get me to play? I really need to hurry up and figure it out. You stole my luck. Okay. Where am I at then with the house? Do I still like that? Not really. If I'm being... well, maybe. We'll see. Actually, you know what? First Pokemon of the day. I've not fought a Rattata yet. Let's do this. How many pulls deep are you? Yeah, we won! First battle of the day, we won. None. I spent all my pulls on previous banner. Ah, okay. As a Genshin player, these are terms I understand. I know what pulls and banners mean. 76 pulls but nothing? Okay, that is rotten luck. That is bad. I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you, man. That sucks. Right. What I'm thinking, right? We do another spruce accent there before we put the roof on top, and that will hopefully balance out the colors and make it a little more consistent, I think. But, you know, I'm only a semi-professional builder, so, you know, I don't know these things. No, I do know these things. I'm enjoying my tea. Whee! Only thing I can do now is work minor dungeon lines. I don't know what that one means. My Genshin knowledge only takes me so far. That's another thing. Apparently there's no artifacts in the game. Oh, if I just aim lower on the tree, I don't take... Okay, I'll do that in future. It's just grind. Fair. I mean, domains are grinding, but if there's no domains in the game, how bad can it be, right? Or no artifacts, rather. If there's no artifacts in the game, how bad can it really be? Because the pain of Genshin is all the artifacts. Ah! I shouldn't have done that. I nearly died within the first 12 minutes of the stream. Fun fact, you can get any character for free. I mean, technically, you can get any character for free in Genshin. You just gotta do all the quests and stories, because they give away free Primo Gems for completion of stuff. And they also give free Primo Gems for every update and stuff, which is nice. It's not the most free-to-play friendly game, but they do have some options. Star Rail's really fun. I've not played Star Rail yet. I had a little bash at Zenless Zone Zero, but I was like, I held off because I was only going to play it if people wanted to see me play it. Because, you know, I really enjoyed Genshin. This is gonna, okay. I really enjoyed Genshin, but the thing is, I'm so far into Genshin now that if I start, if I just play it on stream, there's no context for why I'm playing it. I'm just playing it, and I don't really think that makes for a good enjoyment factor, because there's no like audience participation. It's all decisions I've already made, and it's just me playing the game, and I feel like it's boring. But if I like start a new game from scratch, it kind of feels like, okay, there's a little bit more interaction there. You know, chat can influence my decisions, and then I have to deal with them later. Which is why I was like, I'll hold off on Zenless Zone Zero in case chat wants me to play it. But nobody's mentioned it, so I'm taking it that Zenless Zone Zero is not worth it. Yeah. Because the thing is in Genshin, right? I'm already all the way at the Pyro Archon. So I've done like 90. I've done most of the game without chat. In fact, I've completed the Pyro Archon quest. The next one is the Ice Nation. I'm literally on the last nation. It's like, which is an update. I don't think it's come out yet. So it's, you know, it's. There's very little point in me playing it because I've already basically completed it. I mean, Zenless got a lot of mega hot characters. I actually don't know the characters of Zenless Zone Zero very well. Oh, also, still got no idea what I'm doing about gas tiers. Yep. Absolutely no idea whatsoever. I will figure it out, but I don't know yet. Actually, I could probably add a crafting recipe on the golden. No, I'm not gonna. No, a drop. That's what I could probably add a drop on, like just right now, because it, you know, all I need to do is unzip the data pack that I've already got, and that's got templates for all the drop tables. I just like, so long as I can spell the Pokemon's name, I'm sure that's the unique identifier for them. By the way, Smav, yesterday after the stream, I've decided it would be funny to look you up on Google. I found something called Winning Sesame. Oh god, that is old. Is that even available content anymore? I don't even know if those videos are up anymore, but that, yeah, no, that was that on my main channel or my second? I think that was on my main channel, because that was when I still streamed on YouTube. That was like my first stream. Also found me my Planet Minecraft account. Yeah, well, that's not a secret. That's still fully public and open. I mean, that was during my Bedrock phase. I hated that phase. Everything on Planet Minecraft was built by hand without tools, and was also when I was first learning to build. So it's like grain of salt, because it was the learning process. But I'll stand by what I said yesterday about art. I think it's funny looking at like a talented builder and seeing work that's just absolute garbage, and then being like, yeah, no, I did that. And then obviously you've got the excuse like, oh, it was the first thing I built or something. You also found some stuff you shouldn't have seen. I don't know what that is. Da, 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 da. I don't know. Wait, what's my username? Admittedly, like okay. Okay. To be fair, that could be a lot of things because my email, I had a. Oh, I know exactly what you're referring to now. The lovely, wonderful, talented artist that made my my VTuber model into a body pillow art. I know exact. Yep, I know exactly what that. Yep. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about now. I was gonna say because what I was gonna say was my email. I had a the email I originally I've changed my email since, so I'm using a different email for all my stuff now. My eyes will not recover. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. So I'm using a different email for all my stuff now, but the original email I used on my this is gonna sound really bad. I used it on my Wattpad account, which was an account I made in high school because one of my friends was really into making Wattpad fanfics. So I was like, what is this? And so I made the account so I could check it out to see what they were doing. Side note, not a good idea. Don't do that. Anyway, I then never opened the account again and forgot about it. And then I can't remember what year it was, but there was a Wattpad account leak thing where like a bunch of details got leaked. And my account wasn't hacked, but my email was like given to a bunch of like third-party websites. Basically, the result of it was all that happened was my spam folder is now filled with just a million different things on a daily basis, which is really, really fucking annoying, and also why I changed my email. Because I basically apparently I'm now on the subscription list to like 50 websites. Don't know why. I did look through it and check and was like, okay, well, all that's happened is I'm just being sent promotional crap for things I don't care about in my spam folder. But like, yeah. Anyway, I figured like, oh, that's that's you probably found something about that, but I guess not because it was a different email. But yeah, no, that email's gone. That email's lost to time. Lost to the Wattpad siege. Which is such a weird sentence to say. Right. What was I doing? Oh yes, I was doing this. I was adding texture. I also need spruce. A lot of spruce. A fair amount of spruce. That's okay, that's all the spruce I have. Yeah, no, that is exactly. It's freaky. Yeah. Side note, that friend that I was talking about, haven't spoken to in years. So that's fun. I don't think I speak to anyone I talked to in high school anymore. Some of them by choice, but also some of them just because I don't know. I'm bad at keeping in contact with people. No, thank you. Okay, if I... Okay, I'm gonna do this. It'll happen. There we go. But yeah, no, Wattpad's freaky. You don't wanna you don't wanna go to that website. It's like 4chan. Well, I don't use 4chan, so I don't know. But it's like what I've heard about 4chan. Okay. I'm gonna look at it down below before I do anything else, but I do want to see what this corner looks like. Oh, I forgot about the speed thing. It looks weird because I've got the window right next to it. Okay, well that was... I panicked. Anyway, moving on. What if I did that? Skill issue number 1. What do you mean skill issue number 1? That implies there's gonna be more. No, I don't like... I think I'm just gonna keep it smooth. I don't like that. Yeah, that was gonna happen because that wasn't... Yep, we'll do that. No bucket clutch? What do you mean no bucket clutch? I just did it! I clutched. If I didn't bucket clutch, I would have taken a lot of damage. As seen earlier, when I was on 2 hearts. And I don't particularly want to die right now. Okay. Do block it... Do... Okay, well it doesn't work if I'm doing it on slabs. I've probably just washed a bunch of stuff off the floor now, but whatever. There we go. See, I can bucket clutch. Some of the time. Most of the time-ish. You're hoarding points for Limbo Stream? Why? Is there something that you can do to mess with me during that stream? Cat ears? Oh, you want the cat ears on the... Okay. I see. Understandable, really. See, that was a bucket clutch. I'm already out of food. Man, building makes you really hungry when you just keep falling. Yeah, we've added a little bit of texture there. I'll do that to the other sides too, but I want to put a roof on it now. And also finish this bit, but I need deep slate for that. So I think I'm going to go mining and stop jumping off of cliffs for 2 seconds. Want to show people cat ears so everyone will start buying... Oh, goodness. Okay, I need that. That can go in there. Would it be more... Actually, okay. Would it be better if I made the dough and then cooked the dough, opposed to what I'm currently doing to make bread. Probably, right? Because I'd probably get 13 bread instead of 4. But, you know, that's a decision that I'm not gonna make right now. Okay, I need to go underground to make deep slate. Now, if I remember correctly, my tools don't have durability, so that's gonna be good. It's gonna be handy. Where should I mine down? Could go over here. Because I've already kind of started mining here. I just realized that the music's gone really... Hang on a second. Why didn't... I've messed that up. There we go. There we go. I just realized that the Spotify music wasn't even displaying on this layer. Why did that reset? I'm annoyed that that reset. Anyway, the fishing soundtrack's still playing. I sure do hope we not gonna talking about bad stuff like we did previous stream. Well, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That is true. Bum, bum, bum. I'm doing the most entertaining thing I could be doing right now, which is mining down. Going mining. We're gonna get some resources. We need deep slate, but honestly, if I get diamonds, I'm gonna be happy because I'll just make all my tools diamond because there's no durability. So there's I realistically I can just do that, and then I'll enchant them later, I guess. Yeah, it is kind of annoying. I probably should light up the tunnel now that I think about it. There we go. I don't know what a good distance for the... Oh, there's another piece. Oh boy. What's the... I'm always nervous when somebody redeems the JoJo, because it makes me feel like something's about to happen. It makes me like, because during the Smethethon, Cal redeemed it every time he was about to gift another 5 subs to extend the timer. And now I've just got this idea in my head now that every time it's redeemed, something's gonna happen. It makes me nervous. Just curious which JoJo noise it would be. Well, I'm a big fan of JoJo, but I had to go for the iconic one. Had to go for the most iconic one. Where's the... Where did my... Oh, here I am. Spotify music has gone spooky. Okay, I was talking about the JoJo being ominous. Now the music's really making me feel like something's about to happen. Why did I agree to listen to the OST? Well, I don't know. I say agree. It was my decision. I didn't agree. I agreed with myself. I was like, yeah, I'll listen to the negative positive angler OST. You know, I love the themes and stuff. One of the most ominous songs ever is playing right now. That mixed with the cave oh my goodness, the cave noises with that. This is just making this super creepy. There's like a cave hum because of Minecraft. Canonical demise of Smev of Ulark. The third. The third? Hang on, there's only been one of me. What do you mean the third? Okay, I tell a lie. Femulark exists. Technically, there's 2 of me. No, actually, technically there's 3 of me, because 3AM Smev is his own separate incarnation, according to that one pirate video that I uploaded to the server on Unicraft. You know what? It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, we're finally at Deep Slate. No, I don't need any more of that ore. I'd like diamonds though, and lapis. Lapis would be great. Not necessarily in need of coal, but I'll take it. If I could draw, I would have drawn you with cat ears. Yeah. I don't think you have anything to worry about. I'm sure it'll happen one day. One day it'll happen. I mean, honestly, my... Oh yes, I also got a couple of free identities thanks to Limbus being Limbus, the one who grips the chief. I understood very little of that sentence. Thumbs up. Yep, that sounds like about the right response. What was I gonna say? I've completely lost my train of thought. I think the cave hum just makes any song sound ominous, to be honest. Okay, never mind. I don't think it makes this song. It doesn't work for this song. This song's just vibey. What was I gonna say? Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, no, I'm sure the one who made the emotes would do it. I wouldn't be the only one. That's true. That's true. You say that. That's the name of the artist. Oh yeah, I also have Kuro Kumo, Captain Ishmael. Did I say that right? Glory to Kurakumo. Did I say that right? Is that right? Did I say that right? Not the best with the pronunciations. I wonder what Y level I'm on. Actually, I'm gonna just... Oh, much better. There's no more cave drum now. Don't get me wrong, the original vanilla ambience cave noises are creepy as fuck. But, I think I'd prefer it to the random high-pitched, like, noises to, just the ominous, consistent cave drum. Okay, what level am I at? Yikes. That is a screen. You know, actually, better idea. Is that not better, F3? No, there it is. I spelled it wrong. I don't need FPS counter. Don't need server name, because single player world. Don't really need Minecraft value. Don't need graphics. Don't need... Maybe. I don't need really any of these. Edit module. What's this one? This one's got dimension. I don't need what thing I'm facing. My rotation. I don't need light level. Don't need highest block. Don't need server. Biome might be useful. Local difficult. Don't need that. I'll keep that. Days... No, actually, I don't need that. I'll keep days played. Slime chunk. No, because that won't work anyway. Never works. Save and quit. What's chunks? What's in chunks? I don't need chunks. I've remembered what chunks are. Edit. Player coordinates. Block. Yeah, it's block I need. Relative. Yeah, I don't need that, and I don't need that. Save. Done. Right modules. We're just going to delete all of these because I never need any of these. Now, boom, there we go. It's much cleaner. I can see what I'm doing now. I think I've seen the review you made for the artist who's made the emotes. I leave positive I've left a... Oh my goodness, why can't I talk today? Jeez. I've left positive reviews for pretty much... In fact, I think I've left positive reviews for all of the artists that I've gotten to commission stuff for me, because... I don't know, maybe I'm just lucky, but I just keep getting good... Oh, there was one guy that I had to refund, because he was just blatantly scamming. But I mean, Fiverr gave me a refund for that. No, but like on Fiverr, generally speaking, like every other artist I've found has been like really good and has delivered me products that I'm really happy with, and they've been really nice to work with. So I mean, like basically, if you go in my my section, like there's the about section of my channel. There's a thing for like credits. Where I've like put a bunch of the people's names for who's responsible for doing certain things, like the rigging for my model, the person who did the art for my model, the person who did my emotes, etc., etc. I've credited them. Obviously, there's tons of artists that have been commissioned to do like various different things, but what's the good Y level for mining? Is it like here? Like 52 or something? I don't know. I'll just mine here. Does I have general now? I will. Bear with me a second. Oh, sweet diamond. Crazy. But yeah, no, generally, anyone I've put in the credit section, please, if you need anything, those, I can't recommend them enough. They were a pleasure to work with, and I loved them. I love their work. Okay, I'm gonna check general now, but I'm gonna eat a piece of bread first. Or two. Okay. What's in general? Boop. Boop. Oh, yeah, I don't know who made that. I don't know who made the logo. One of the other people who still stream, by the way. Just not Minecraft. They never play Minecraft. They had a friend that made that logo. I don't know who it was. That was like my first attempt to like, I don't know, an SMP, I guess. The idea was that like, so I knew like one person that was doing content, and I knew like 3 people that thought about it and was like, you know what? Let's do this and let's make content. And they were like people that I knew IRL and like friends I had, and was like, I was like, yeah, let's just do this. Because I was like, you know, I want a server to play on so, you know, I can stream because I want to get into streaming. Because these were the first streams that I did. It didn't last very long. Spoiler alert. Nobody had any intention of streaming. Except me. So it didn't last very long at all. It was also quite laggy because it was the first time I'd made a mod pack, so it, you know, it was buggy and stuff. I must banish. Banish? What am I saying? I must vanish for a time, but I shall return. I will see. I will eagerly await your return. Jeez, that's so many. I feel old thinking about that. That's so long ago. It's not even on my channel. That was during the phase of videos that I had to remove because okay. What I learned was if I ever did a video with any of my IRL friends, none of them, or a stream or anything, not a single person I know IRL could manage to... Oh, okay, it's just a bat. Could manage to not say my IRL name. Not a single one of them would use Smev or Smevialark. They would just keep using my IRL name, and no matter how many times I told them, like, you can't say that, because that would dox me. None of them seemed to grasp that. So yeah, a lot of the videos, you know, didn't happen, and got removed and stuff, because, you know, 4 years ago, I think, man, I feel old. I feel old. So a lot of the videos got removed and deleted and stuff. Partly because of people in them, partly because, I mean, they weren't good videos. They sucked. I wasn't happy with them. Like, at all. See, this is... Okay. Some people... So, there are people on the Unicraft server that know my IRL name, but they never use it. In fact, there are a lot of people in the Unicraft server that know my IRL name, and no one use it. Partly because, you know, there are people that can't remember it most time because they have a terrible memory. Pixel wall. But... I'm kidding. Love Pix, really. But, like, they get it. So I've just kind of... I don't know, it's put this thing in my brain where it's like, okay, well, I don't really want to collaborate with non-streamers because they don't have the brainwaves and they tend to use my IRL name. And also it's gotten me into the habit of when I make videos, I don't tell people my name anymore. I don't introduce myself as my name because I'd rather because they, you know, it's like when I apply for things, I never say my actual name. Also, Smev, while I was searching, I found some Valorant tracking site, and some guy there has actually fought against you. They have? Okay, that's a little obscure. Who is it? Who's the username? I want to know if I recognize them. Is it like someone who's fought against me a few times, or is it like somebody that's only ever fought up against me once randomly? I'm curious. I want to know. How badly did I get destroyed? Because I suck at Valorant. Actually, So I guess oh yeah, no, it was okay. It was a random player. I don't remember random players very often. But yeah, no, I've played Valorant. I've played Valorant. You know, you can't be friends with Sky and not play Valorant. It just kind of happens. They indoctrinate you. It's like a cult. Um. No diamonds exposed here. That's a shame. It's like, yeah, it's the Sky Cult. They get you to play Valorant, and won't let you leave. I suck at Valorant. I suck at FPS games in general. I'm not the best at PvP. I can figure out like strategy-based PvP games. But when it's like a flat out like pew pew 1v1, I can't. I just can't. Didn't hear what you said about the nickname because I accidentally paused the stream. I don't know who it is. I was curious to see if I knew them, because there are a few people that I do come across quite often when I play. And that's just because I mainly play with people I know, because Sky indoctrinates me into the Valorant cult. But I don't remember the name. It's not one of the people that regularly appears. Sometimes I'll log on to play a few rounds and we'll verse the same people like 5 rounds in, no, not 5 rounds in a row, but it's more like 2 and then they change. But yeah, well, you get what I mean. There's and also there's just usernames that generally just like stick with you. Like you just remember. Because there have been some wild usernames that I have gone against in a Valorant game. Crying face? Why is there a crying face? Which one? There was an old one and a new one. I say new. There's one that I used to join Unicraft, and then there was one... Deny. Sorry, there was a bot in chat. There was one that was deleted because it was attached to the old email, and obviously I couldn't log into that. And then there was a newer one. A boat fighting something. Oh, that. I forgot that was on the new one. Actually, was that the new one or was that the old? I can't remember. Genuinely, I rarely use Reddit, so I don't know. I genuinely don't know which Reddit account that was, because I don't know. But... that might have been the... I think that was on the new one. The one I used to join Unicraft anyway. I think so. Because Cal put out a Reddit post originally for Unicraft members. And I was on the, like, r/find Minecraft servers website, because I wanted somewhere to play. Because I wanted to get back into video making. But a boat fighting something, yeah. So the boat, the Iggle Piggle boat is Big Boat. That is a joke that comes from when I was in high school. Basically for Secret Santa one year, someone got me an Iggle Piggle bath toy. That we nicknamed it Big Boat. I barely remember the story, I'll be honest. I've still got it. It sits on a shelf. No, actually, no, I know what it is. I can't. There was a bit, and it was like the answer. The punchline of the bit was like a big boat, and we did it in like a presentation format. So the image that I used for a boat was like just a it was like a picture of New York City, the skyline, right? And then I had put the Iggle Piggle boat, like, prospectively huge right next to it on the coast, so it looked like it was taller than, like, the Empire State Building. And we called it Big Boat, and that was the punchline to a joke, and I can't remember what the joke was. And from that point forward, it just evolved into a bunch of different images of Big Boat in various locations. I think one of them was Big Boat Fights for Space Liberation. I didn't do all of these. A lot of other people took it and rolled with it. But yeah, and then somebody bought it for me. The actual toy that I used in the image, which I was not expecting. They tracked down the toy. They probably just bought it on Amazon. It was probably quite cheap. But they gave it to me as a Secret Santa, which was weird. It was weird on Christmas opening up a Ickle Pickle bath toy. Don't remember. I don't think I've ever owned a bath toy outside of that. I'll be honest. I think generally speaking, whenever I take baths, I take... Actually, no. Certainly in my childhood, whenever I took baths, I tried to just get from point A to point B as quickly as possible. I prefer showers. I always will and always have. But generally speaking, I used to try and get baths done as quickly as possible, which is why I don't have any bath toys. But in my adult years, this is a big cave. In my adult years, I've recently actually took time to enjoy baths. Like when I went to Japan in the summer last year, I actually got like a pretty big bath in like my hotel room. So I was chilling, and I actually like took like an afternoon just like in the bath. It was nice. It's nice when there's a big bath. I'm rambling now. Found a video about Wings SMP by... Oh, yeah, that's the other person that still makes... That's the other person that still streams. Four-hour video called Some Shit Happened. Yeah, that was probably a stream VOD because we both streamed on YouTube originally. Well, at least I think they still stream. I've not spoken to them in a very long time, to be completely honest with you. I don't feel like watching it. Yeah, that's completely fair. Because I was not very old in it, I'll be honest. Also, I think the video on my channel has been taken down. There's no diamonds here. I thought there'd be diamonds in the big lava cave. I'm going across. Hi. There's no diamonds in the big lava cave. That's very disappointing. You'd think there would be big diamonds in the lava cave. Oh no. But actually that was quite good. I panicked because I touched water and then I was zooming and I didn't know if I was going to land in the lava or not. Why are there's so much of this like this silver ore, but there's no diamonds. I just want diamonds, man. Give me some diamonds. See, I can stand on liquids. Walk on fluids. I want to kind of see Speed boost them sometime after leaving water. Okay, that's a thing. Okay, I was confused. I thought it was a bug. I kind of want to see if I can walk on lava, but also I don't want to set myself on fire. I feel like walking on lava will set me on fire because I'll be touching the... How did I walk past that? Oh my goodness. Okay. Find a Cobblemon fossil pond? I haven't done that, though. What do you mean, find a Cobblemon fossil pond? There's nothing here. Once just write lore about mild inconvenience, but never did. Mild inconvenience will get lore. They will get lore eventually. When they get developed into a boss battle, in about 5 years' time, when I actually meet somebody who can do that, they will get like a fully fledged out lore and like why they're a boss and stuff like that. You know? It'll happen. It'll happen. Was that a spark? No, that was me sparkling. Probably because y'all snuck into its nest. Maybe. Honestly, I mean, it's a domain expansion, right? Technically, mild inconvenience lives inside a domain, right? So really, that's... You could be, like, trapped in that world. Ooh, Thunderstone. I think I'm gonna need to surface, because I am, not got any food. Oh no, I forgot water. I forgot I shouldn't touch water. I can't crouch on the edge of a block while that boost is in effect. There we go. Yeah, so I was actually thinking it could be like a pocket dimension where you'd be trapped there. And you'd have to fight mild inconvenience to leave or something. Like it's a mild inconvenience. No, I'm kidding. Mild inconvenience will be more than just a mild inconvenience, that's just their name. Mysis yeah, Imicondo. Only things known about my son is he's a multiversal dragon. His name, he has a nest, he enemy. Yep. Also, that he's blue. That was a pretty key feature. I had to make a blue dragon. That was part of the request. Ooh, dripstone. Don't mind if I do. Okay, I'm gonna mine up to the surface now. Because I am a half hunger bar and I kind of need food. If I did somehow made mild, it would probably be the cliche of big scary dragon has exposed weakness by some... in the fight. Yeah, no, I feel like there'd be, like, I feel like because he's so big, right? There would need to be, like a boss stage for him. Where he'd need to, like, do some kind of the funky, like, lunge attacks. That would, like, he'd slam down on the ground, he'd use, like, breath attacks, but, like, occasionally he'd, like, slam down on the ground to, like, try and eat the target. Or something, and like when he slams down, there's an opportunity to like hit like a spot on his head or something, or like on his tail or something, you know. I feel like there's something like that, or maybe there's like a ballista that you've got to like shoot bombs into his mouth or something when he's like roaring. Yeah, I feel like there needs to be some kind of gimmick because he's so big, you can't just like 1v1 him, you know. He's so big you can't just, like, whack him with a sword. Because I feel like if you tried to whack him with a sword, he would just incinerate you. Just by his sheer aura. So there definitely needs to be some kind of gimmick and weakness that you need to exploit as a player. Oh, you could even do... If it's a dungeon... Right, okay. Because if it's a dungeon... Like, yeah, like a special bow that you need to shoot him with. You could do something, like, so if it's like a dungeon, right? And, like, there's a secret dungeon trap that, like, sends you to, like, the Shadow Realm or something. Then what you could do is you could add, like, random trinkets in various locations. So you could have, like, so the different trinkets would solve different puzzles in the dungeon, right? So you could just have, like, a random, like pile of bombs somewhere that you could use on other enemies, but realistically, you'd save them until you get to Midas, who's gonna absolutely who you're gonna then use to like throw the bombs in their mouth to kill them, and like that's how you beat the boss. You have to like find an artifact. So like if you go in the room without what you need to defeat him, you've got no chance of defeating him. Why am I not at the surface yet? Also, hello. Oh, finally, the surface. Where the heck am I? Oh, I'm 500 blocks away from home! That was a berry bush. A berry bush made me jump. I'm not proud of this. Oh, I thought the Thunderstone would just... When I mined it, I thought it'd be in, like, shards and I'd have to find more, but no, it just gives me the Thunderstone. Okay, that's cool. That's neat. That means that I don't have to find one later. I can just get a Raichu. Well, I don't really need a Raichu. I can't use it on Electabuzz. Electabuzz needs an Electrizer and it needs to be traded. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. How do you trade things in single player? I'm gonna grab the berries because I don't actually have any food. Kinda need food. Walking on water is really convenient. Oh, there's my house. There was a cave here the whole time? Oh my goodness. If you, like, throw a... Whoa. That would have worked if I didn't have torches in my hand. Why is none of my wheat grown yet? I was relying on that. Okay, I got a decent amount of diamonds. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have got obsidian, because then I could have made the enchanting table. Oh, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. I did not mean to open that. Where am I going? What am I doing? What is life? What is the meaning of the universe and everything? That is the question. Bread. I need to hurry up and make some kind of food place. Because at the moment, this sucks. Yeah, making mild inconvenience will take a long time. To be fair, it would be kind of okay. If I could find someone willing to, like, collab with me on a project. Like, if I could get, like, a group of people willing to collaborate with me on a project, I could totally, like, get someone good at fabric modding. I could get somebody good at, actual modeling. And then I could build the map. And then from that, we could actually, like, set up, like, an actual, like, labyrinth with custom mini-bosses, bosses, like, sub-enemies, and, like, actually have, like, a logic puzzle room progression system. And we could make something absolutely sick, no matter who creates the mod and how much the lore will change. I will still call my own inconvenience my son. Still call mild my son. That's fair. That's fair. That is fair. What is... Okay, I need to find a good food source. What can I do with vegetables? Or apples. I've got a lot of apples. I've actually got an apple tree, so I can... Candied apple? Okay. Sweet apple. Tart apple? No. Apple stew. I don't have any elderberries, though. Apple cider. Apple cider jar. Apple compote jar. Apple pie? Requires, like... requires a lot of things I don't have. Okay. I think I'll just get a spout and make honeyed apples. I think that's probably the go-to measure. I actually kind of really want to work on this labyrinth thing now. I actually kind of want to make, like, this entire, like, game thing. That would be sick. I need to find people that can make fabric mods. I need to find people that can make fabric mods, and I need to talk to them. I need a network. I'm bad at networking. I don't like networking. I don't enjoy networking. Networking involves talking to people. I'm bad at that. That's not where my talents lie. Did I put my diamond? I did put my diamonds away. And I've also got sticks here. Either you're gonna have connections or you're gonna spend a lot of money. Yeah, and I don't think I really want to spend a lot of money, so... Figuring out connections it is. There's diamond tools. I need 2 for an enchanting. I've got some left over. There's probably something else I need diamonds for. I'll save them for now. I could get obsidian to be... I'd need books. Leather... What drops leather? Do we want to do this the humane way? Or the evil way? Because I know what I can do to get leather. What level are you? I have 1 level on them. Let's see if I can do it. Probably not good. Ha 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 ha. You keep doing that move. Keep going with that. This guy should drop leather, basically, is what I mean. Does evil mean violence? So either I Pokemon battle all of them and win fair and square, and get leather that way. Or I run up to them randomly and crit them with an axe. That was a lot of effort. I'm going to be the first one to admit that that was a lot of effort. So, yeah, let's just gather some leather and food, shall we? Evil it is, because it fainted my thingy. Oh, these guys drop leather, and I don't need a donkey. That's the only viewer who speaks in chat for now. I will choose the evil. Why are the donkeys not dropping leather? I'm pretty sure that's in that loot table. I know the horses do, but I don't particularly want to listen to a horse death noise. Are there no more cows? Well, that's disappointing. Oh, great, Taurus. You are not the only one. Oh, look who it is. I don't want to kill the horse. I like that Pokemon. That's a majestic Pokemon. I'll kill this guy though. Purple guy. It's true. Purple guy is here. They do take a long time to drop their things though, which is kind of annoying. 0 out of 10 stream, no Piplups? Well, sucks to suck. Gasp. What do you mean, gasp? I held a vote and the evil way was decided. I need leather, okay? How am I gonna get leather otherwise? Smurf was mean to me. Oh, that's what you're talking about. You're not talking about me critting Pokemon out with axes. Was I mean? Was I really? Would you define that as mean? Smeviolark situation is crazy. Bruh. Bruh. Smeviolark drama. How to get famous. Starting beef with Pixel Will. No, I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. That is the cheapest way of getting famous, starting beef for no reason. Hey, Pix, do you know any fabric modders? It's an important question. I can go find out. It's an important question. I need to network. I've got a really good idea. But it doesn't work unless I know somebody who's competent at fabric modding. And when I say competent, I mean like relatively high degree level. Because there's some decently complicated stuff that I'm thinking of. Also, it needs to be on 1.21.1 at least. That's the lowest version number that they need to know how to deal with. Because flashback is needed. Oh, Quilava recovered from fainting! Yay! I can finally kill Pokemon again. I say that, I could have easily beat them with Flaffy or Sky, but I didn't. Sky is kind of like the passenger princess of my team. If that makes sense. It would be really awkward if Sky actually showed up right now in chat. I got 8 DMs? 9 DMs? Oh, that's what that was about. Okay. Who said my name? Oh no, Sky's here! Panic, run! Hi, Sky! I definitely did not call you the passenger princess of my team. Tangercat is here. Ah. Hi, Sky. How's your day going? This is I don't actually remember this song in the show. This is kind of funky. Interesting. It had a different name, but it's whatever. Okay, I've got a lot of. I should probably plant the sugar. Where's my sugarcane? I'm realizing now that I probably should have planted sugarcane. I'm good. How are you? I am grand. I am doing amazing. I'm going to sleep. That's what I'm going to do. I'm doing great. Sky, would you like to meet Sky? For this, I need to go to the forest because Sky can never decide what they want to wear. I don't know. No, they change skin depending on which biome they're in. I need to go to a forest so I can introduce them to you as they were introduced to me. Whee! Water makes me go fast. Okay. That's Flaffy. This is Sky! Sky, meet Sky! This is a deerling, that's green. It's a female deerling that's green. So I was like, it's Sky! Oh my goodness, I found Sky! But I also discovered that if I go into the plains biome over here, and then call out Sky, Sky turns pink! So Sky changes color depending on the biome they're in. So where I live, Sky is pink, but in the forest where I got Sky originally, they were green. So yeah, this is Sky. The plan is I've got a pasture block, where basically that will allow me to make an area where I can have my Pokemon like run around free. So there will be a pasture block in the orange orchard because I've got orange trees that I need to plant somewhere when I make that, and it will be basically like a nice little park area. And we're gonna have Sky run around and be the guardian of the park. Where's the Piplup named Will? So the thing about starter Pokemon is they are quite rare to just stumble upon, and also I'm not near a water biome, so I don't even know where they spawn. But also I ran into Sky by complete coincidence, so because I spawned in the forest. Sky with a tangerine. This is true. This is true. But, you know, the closest we can get to a tangerine is an orange, so it will be an orange. That's just the way the world works. I need to borrow this water to make an infinite water source. There we go. Much better. By the way, Minecraft movie is great. Is it? Is it really? Because I was informed that it might have, there was a chance it was gonna be a musical, and I don't really want to watch a musical about Minecraft. No, like, it actually is. It's good. Solid 9.5. Yeah, okay, but no offense, Will. You rated the new Doctor pretty highly. Higher than you should have. Higher than anyone will or has. So, you know, I gotta gather research before, you know? Because I'm really not a fan. Do they sing? How often do they sing in the movie? Like, or like, because I was informed that there was gonna be musical part. Judy Gatwa's a great actor, man. I don't know. I've only seen them in Doctor Who, and it was kind of a lackluster performance. So, you know, all I'm saying, I've only seen them in one thing, and they didn't do it very well. Sings two 30-second songs, that's quite literally it. Okay, that's manageable. That's manageable. Zero out of 10, no creeper or man. Yeah, but they had Captain Sparkles on the red carpet and he didn't say it, so you know, it's... Can't really blame the Minecraft movie for that one. This is true. They didn't use revenge at the end credit music. Yeah. Yeah. And they had Captain Sparkles, as I say, Captain Sparkles was on the red carpet. Sparkles didn't even make a cameo. Crazy. They had... I'm not kidding, by the way, when I say they had Tommy Innit and Captain Sparkles together presenting on the red carpet. That happened. That was a thing. Why? That's like two random people from like opposite ends of the spectrum. And the funny... I think that was hilarious. Yeah, no, but the funny thing was they were told not to swear. And they invited Tommy Innit. Who was, you could tell, struggling. That entire time they were struggling on the red carpet not to swear. And when I say they were trying not to swear, I mean like as in like he was even trying to suppress his like from saying the word bloody. Like he was saying bloomin' a lot instead of bloody, but like he still said it like a decent amount of times, and then you could like you could tell because like he'd like lean over because somebody was talking to his in his ear that he slipped up, and that kept happening. That was quite funny. I enjoyed that. It's kind of their own fault, really. It's like telling Smev to perfectly pronounce an Old English text. No, I can do that. It's like telling an American to perfectly pronounce an Old English text. It's like telling an American to spell the word color. They get it wrong. And they forget the U. I mean, really, tut tut tut. Can't even spell. Terrible. It's like they don't even want to speak this language. Yeah, that's actually okay. I spelled it that way every time because that is the correct spelling. That is correct. But if you were in a spelling bee in America, they would mark you wrong because Americans don't like adding the U. And in fact, in coding languages, because predominantly a lot of coding language were developed based on American English, if you were to type color correctly, the code wouldn't work, because it's recognizing the color without the U, which really, really ticks me off, because I'm dyslexic. So I have spent a very large amount of time trying to remember the spellings of words so I can like triple check them and make sure I spell them correctly, because I really struggle with spelling, right? And so I spent color, because color was one of the ones that I kept getting wrong, and I finally started getting it right consistently. And then I took a computing course in high school that was like learning the code, and then I kept getting it wrong because the color was spelled the other way, and it really ticked me off. It really bugs me. The British arguing against the Americans is exactly why I left the English for the war. What do you mean? What do you mean? My good and most esteemed sir. Prithee, enlighten this humble soul. Dare thou even attempt to give proper utterance to yonder linguistic conundrum? Forsooth, I shall observe with bated breath, lest thy tongue betray thee most generously. Grievously. Sorry, I am dyslexic. I can pronounce the words, I'm just dyslexic, so it's... reading is the difficult part. My pronunciation is perfectly fine. I did it though. I pronunciated it. Pronounced isn't a word. I pronunciated it correctly. There you go. I can pronounce words. I've never heard the word... Oh, is that word supposed to be prithee? As in, like, what Captain Jack says? Like, privy to certain information. You are not privy to this information. Is that what that word's supposed to be? Sorry, I couldn't read the word. I don't think I've ever seen it written down. Because nobody uses it. I think that was the only word I really couldn't get my head round, even. That makes... Yeah. I do like the way the house is turning out. I think it is coming along quite nicely. I do feel like there should be some kind of windowsill, but I don't want to mess with what I've done so far. I've only got 10 books, which is rather annoying. I could get a admittedly, I could get a librarian. I could totally get a librarian. And then just trade. And then maybe some cob masters and like get like some farms going. But I mean, you know, it is what it is, really. No. That would need... Okay, so the corners would need to be there. But I do want the wall to come this way to this block. Which means the walls would need to be moved to be... Do I even want that? No, I don't. I don't think I want that. No, I do want that. Which means I'd have the walls inset like that, but then I would have the corners there, I think. Which means all this is just dead space in the wall, but, you know, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. This'll be the wall. This'll be where the books go. I don't know what's wrong with my Streamlabs now. Ever since the last update, it's broken my follower goal. Oh boy, there's another block of text I have to read in Old English, or probably Shakespearean, I don't know, whatever it's written in. My most noble and illustrious lord, Smevilark, I hereby pledge my undying allegiance to thee. Verily? Is that verily? Verily I shall stand as thy most devoted and exceedingly trustworthy acolyte, fanning the flames of thy grandeur with the bro and overwood. I agree. I don't know what that word is. I'll be honest. Favor. Is that favor? Is that the word favor? Grandeur with the favor of 1,000 tea-sipping crumpet absorbing subject. As crumpet adoring subjects. It's adoring, not absorbing. I don't know where I got that from. With the grandeur of and with the grandeur fanning the flames of thy grandeur with the favor of 1,000 tea-sipping crumpet adoring subjects, may my loyalty remain as steadfast as a queue in the morning. Queue for the morning post. You don't queue for the morning post. The morning post arrives at your door. You queue for everything else. As a queue for the morning post, and my admiration as unshakable rather, as British resolve in inclement weather. What does the word inclement mean? Is that the right word for that context? In inclement weather, God save the Smevilark. I agree. Is that the right grammar for the word inclement? I need to Google this. I thought inclement meant something different. Dyslexia is a real bitch. It sucks. Cause if I didn't struggle with words, I mean, like, you saw it there. I read some words as just other words because my brain autofills half the sentence. It's like, it's annoying. It's annoying. But I mean, hey, I tried. I gave it my best shot. Considering I was actually diagnosed with the worst dyslexia imaginable, I'm actually not that bad. Like, I've got like I'm fairly competent. Okay, now I've completed that. I kind of like it a lot. Okay, let me do the roof. The question is, do I want an A-frame there? Like I do on the sides? Maybe. I'll think about it. Hey, Smev. Hey, Pix. What's going on? Should I do Val or Minecraft today? I'm bored. You should... This was a bad idea. You should fly like an eagle. I don't know. I don't know what you should do. What are you doing in Minecraft? That's not what I wanted to do whatsoever. I wanted to switch Pokemon. No way, bro, hit me with a song lyric? How did you recognize that was a song lyric? God, that's an old song. How did you know that? Modded hardcore, lol. What will you enjoy more? Because, quite frankly, I find it difficult to believe anyone enjoys Valorant except Sky. I'm a musician, but it's an old song! It's ancient! To be fair, it is an American song. But I mean, it's an ancient, it's old. It's before your time, Will. Bro is questioning my skills. Okay then. Let me test you. Let me test you. Actually, you knew round. Actually, I don't want to question you anymore. I just remembered you knew. Okay, so is Michael Jackson. Yeah, but Michael Jackson's like, he's commonly listened to. Bro, I'm not gonna go names of bands off rip. To be fair, no, actually, I'm fair enough. You knew. I remember from the other day, you actually like recognized the name of the song Roundabout and the band that produced it, which is shocking. Because even people who love that meme don't know the band who made that song. A lot of people know it's called Roundabout, to be fair, but not a lot of people know that it was by Yes. So that actually, I do actually. Yeah, it makes sense. Which is weird because, you didn't strike me as somebody who listens to really old music. Well, maybe not, but I mean, the music you produce is fairly modern, I'd say. I like more modern music compared to whatever the hell my generation's making. Yeah, that's fair. That is completely fair. I'm not like a big rap fan, if that makes sense. Not big on rap. Other than that, I'll listen to pretty much anything. Oh, modern pop kind of sucks. Modern pop kind of sucks, and I'm not big on rap, but aside from that, I'll listen to anything. I've been really enjoying electro swing recently, though. You can write that down, Will. If you ever wanna, work on like an electro swing song, that'd be, that'd be kind of cool. Just saying. I've opened the wrong thing. Where did Minecraft? There's Minecraft. It's not a dirt block, it's a create schematic. That's why I'm confused as to what I'm clicking on. What do I need? Oh, I need more paper. I should make a create contraption that does this for me, really. There are a surprisingly large amount of songs in the OST for Negative Positive Angler that I don't recognize. Like, I could not tell you what part of the show this was from. The song that's currently playing. Which makes me think I should rewatch it. Which, honestly, I think everybody should watch it because it's great. I love it. It's such a wholesome, lovely show, and it's perfect, and I love it. Love it with passion. Okay, that's gonna be the wall to my enchanting room, so we'll put that in. Enchanting room will go there. I also need like a railing for the thing. Oh, this one I recognize. I don't. Okay. This one's used a lot, I think. I'm waiting for a response from Will about the Electro Swing comment. I want to know Will's opinion on Electro Swing. Oh, also, another thing I really enjoy is rock and metal that's made up of, like, Celtic style instruments and tunes. Like Celtic heavy metal or something like that. I really enjoy that as well. Like something that uses like flutes and like lutes and like stuff like that in like heavy metal style, or like a violin, or like a, I don't know. There's just something about it. It's just something about it. It like scratches that itch, you know. Flutes, lutes, and all things that toots. Yeah, yeah, that. But like in like heavy metal, I love. But I also just really enjoy Electro Swing right now. Electro Swing's kind of my favorite vibe at the moment. I'm gonna fill in that wall because Pokemon will spawn there and it will bug me. I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now. It will happen. I should relearn violin for you then. Crazy. Would be sick though. No, I'm joking. You don't have to relearn an instrument for me. That would be crazy. Okay, I must go. I have a world to go spawn into. Ah. Worlds are overrated. I think this is enough. I think that's enough space for a enchanting table. Just need a little bit more. A little bit more birch planks to fill in this gap. There we go. I'm also going to put that there, and that there, and that there. Because that's behind the bookshelf, so I don't really need to focus on that too much. I need more, like, random wood. Because I am lacking in materials for my bookshelves. That'll do. Why is there a... You know, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. He can exist. I'm not judging. Only slightly, but that's beside the point. That is beside the point. Okay, I need obsidian. And I could go underground to get it. I could. In fact, I think I'm gonna probably have to, aren't I? It's time to zoom. This is not the way. The way was behind my house, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was over here. And then somewhere down here... there was lava. I think. I'm fairly certain anyway. Ouch. Well, it's not down here anyway. I feel like this will kill me. Oh! It didn't kill me. Sweet. Love it when things work out. Where was the lava? There was a... I made a way down that had like a giant lava cave in it. Where did that go? Did I go this way? I don't remember. I did not go that way. That is not the way. It's not this way either. I think it must have been down that hole. Because there's nothing else in here. And I definitely didn't leave and make a new one. Okay. Ah, lava. Brilliant. First piece of obsidian. Technically, I also need another ton for... I've got 2, and I need some for the nether. But also, I don't know if I can be bothered going into the nether just yet. Ooh, diamonds! Don't mind if I do. That was nice. I am underground again. Which is something I was hoping not to have to do, but... obsidian. Obsidian calls. Okay, never mind. That's it, lichen, there's no lava. I definitely just want to finish my house today. My house will get finished. Mark my words, it'll happen. Did I go down here? I think I might have. Actually, I can't place any more torches. I need the light. It's at times like these where I wish I had free cam. Actually, there's very little point in me going to the nether just yet, because there's no way to get gas tiers, and I haven't figured out how to do it. Actually, no, there isn't, because I could get infinite lava. I could also get... What else could I get? What are the benefits to the nether, are there? Oh, a blaze burner. I need that, yeah. Okay. Or a slugma burner, as it will, because there's no blaze. Or there shouldn't be, I don't know. Maybe spawn. Maybe spawners work. Who knows? They're not supposed to, but maybe they do. The nether, yeah. I don't know if I want to go, but I don't know if... Maybe slugma spawn in the nether. I don't know where they spawn. Okay, where is the way out of this cave? Is it that? Nope, but I found some obsidian, so I'm gonna mine it. I think I'm gonna focus an enchanting table and come back for the nether portal, because I don't need to go just yet, and also enchantments would be nice, because then I get efficiency to be able to mine all this obsidian quicker. So how many do we need? It's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So we had 2... Oh, we've got enough. That's nice. Also, apparently this is where the, Whee! Okay, so theoretically I can follow the trail of torches to get out. Eee. Also, there's probably a ruined portal somewhere on the surface. I've went by a lot of them, so I might fix one of those up. Better idea. Oh yeah, because now I can just step. Oh, that's so much faster. It does make me hungrier, though. Maybe that's why I shouldn't do that, but, you know, whatever. You can go in there. Let's sleep. See how much more sugarcane we have. I think we're gonna have to go on a cow killing spree at some point as well. I also realized that all I have left to do is put the roof on it, and I am kind of putting it off. I'm procrastinating, guys. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, I'm not procrastinating. What are you talking about? I would never. Me? Procrastinate? Oh. Would I ever do such a thing? It might actually be worth investing in. Librarian villagers. I don't know. We'll see. I've got enough levels to roll an enchant, so I'm not that bothered. There's the enchanting table. Boop. Ooh, that's a bit of a different... What? Okay, the enchanting table has confused me. The enchanting table is different. Why is the enchanting table different? Okay, we put that in, we put that in. Let's go for efficiency. 4 diamonds? Why does it cost diamonds? Let's get lumberjack. Okay, enchanting costs diamonds. We're gonna go villagers, I think, and we're just gonna get enchanting books. What? Okay. You know what? Whatever. I don't understand anything that's going on there. Whee! Also, that means we need so many more diamonds. Also, what does lumberjack do? Oh! I am so happy. This makes me so happy. Oh, I'm in love. This is so convenient. I love this. Smev, I just had a thought, yeah? That was a lot of... Oh, I'm kind of interested to see what the Mega Tigers will give me. Also, I'm interested to see if this actually removed all of the logs. Because some of them might not have been connected to other logs. It wouldn't be fun watching... it wouldn't... I just had a thought. It wouldn't be fun watching you when you get popular. Why is that? That's just more people... I guess it's more people in chat to talk to. But I mean, it's not... It's not the end of the world. Because when you get popular as a VTuber, because you need to be a VTuber model and not yourself. Because when you get popular as VTuber, because you need to be the VTuber model and not yourself. Well, so that's the thing. My VTuber model is myself, so I'm... It doesn't matter. Sure, if I worked for a company, yeah, but like I'm you know, I'm an indie, technically an indie streamer, so I don't work for a VTubing company, which means I can do whatever the fuck I want whenever the fuck I want to. So no, I'm never gonna pretend to be somebody else. I might be like funny lore and do like be like, yeah, I'm totally like a fairy, guys, but I'm not gonna pretend to be somebody else. That's kind of ridiculous. I think, like, because the thing is, if I get big doing what I'm currently doing, and then I just suddenly, after I was big, change it to doing something else, I feel like there'd be a lot of people that are just upset because that's not why they followed in the first place. Because I've just changed into something completely different. So I'd rather always stick to things I'm actually enjoying doing. And that way I can keep it up. So I don't necessarily think that's going to be an issue. Is there still a log in there? There is still a log in there. Bastard. Right. Can't mine down anymore, though. That's something. Don't use wood to scaffold. It doesn't end well. Okay. Actually, no, because that's... Ceiling needs to be one higher, I think. Methinks. I should probably put a torch in there too, otherwise things will start spawning. Can I enchant the hat? No, I can't. It's just a sun hat. You know, it's fine. It's whatever. I'm happy. I'm content with my existence. Mostly. I don't need the... Right. I don't need the bread on me. I'm gonna put the ribbit lantern in there. House up. I've nearly housed up. Okay. Here we go. Right. How am I going to do this then? Do I want a tall roof or a short roof? I think I want a tall roof, maybe. We'll see if it looks good. So if I start there... There, that there, that there, that there, that there, there, there. No, that's wrong. I've done it wrong. No, I'm keeping it simple, actually. I'm just gonna keep it simple. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. There, 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 there. There, there, there. There, there. Ooh, close. Now this is the occasion where I'd really like, I'd really appreciate free cam so I could fly out and see if I like the slope. It's not quite a neat. It's just an A. It's just an A-frame. It's not detailed really in the slightest, actually. So it's. I cannot let my friends know I care about pixels on a screen. Even a little. Crazy. I mean, pixels on a screen, you know, it's... They're pixels on a screen. Pixels change. You don't actually care about the pictures, you care about the binary digits that make the pixels change into what the pixels represent. Oh no, it's raining. That means I can't crouch on the edge of things. The roof is going to be a pain to build now. Whee! No. Oh, whatever. Okay. Boop. Now, technically, I should really... What's happening? I'm putting a roof on my house. And I'm not sure if I like it. I don't know how I feel about my roof. You have a game I can play on stream? Oh goodness, the list continues. What game is it? Encryption? I've heard of that game. Oh no, oh no's? What is oh no's? If you know it, don't say it. You have to go in totally blind. I don't like doing that. My house looks odd because the roof is so big. It's so, like, unproportionally large. You have to? I don't trust. I prefer to at least look into a game to know its mechanics before I play it, because I struggle getting... I struggle keeping myself interested in games when they have mechanics that I don't necessarily enjoy very much. And everything gets explained. Yeah, but... Whee! Panicked for a second there. Oh, I need some stairs. Oh, the theme tune's playing again. I like the theme tune. Where's my orchard? Your orchard is next on the to-do list, straight after the house up. This is the to-do list, Sky. The to-do list is house up, sky orchard, honey some apples. That's the exact to-do list that I'm working with. Okay. Is that acceptable to you, Sky? There we go. I thought I would be first priority, but I see how it is. Sky, you are currently traveling around with me. In my pocket. You're currently my pocket, Sky. You're currently passenger princessing my Pokemon team of 3. You know, it's I'm training you. You're gonna become a powerhouse, Sky. You're gonna be the most powerful Pokemon. I knew you had a pocket, Sky. Everybody should have a pocket, Sky. It's like having a devil and an angel on your shoulder, except it's just Sky, so usually the advice is convoluted and you don't really understand what you're supposed to do and you just do the wrong thing anyway. If I'm not going to win condominium of your team, I will be mad. If I'm not the win condominium of your team, I will be mad. Yeah, I mean, I need to train you up. I think there's actually evolutions to Deerling. Hang on a second. Actually, while you're here, Sky, condominium is wild. Condition. Oh, condition. Dyslexia. To be fair, you put an M in the word. That's why I thought that. That's what put that in my head, because you put an M in there, in condition. Anyway. I think there's a few different evolutions for Deerling, and I would like to pull them up. Yeah, there's seasonal variants. Yeah, but that's just me ramming my... Why are you ramming your keyboard? Do I want to know what that looks like? Hang on. I've got all the Deerling variants that I'm going to now drag and drop here. There we go. These are the Deerlings, Sky. Which Deerling evolution... So here's the thing. Either the evolution skin changes depending on what biome it's in, like the pre-evolution does, or I need to evolute pink, I think. Okay. Because either it changes per biome like the first form does, or I need to evolve it as the first form. So okay. I'll evolve it while it's pink just in case it's stuck in that form. Then, if you're happy with that. But until then, it, you know, I'll yeah. Boop. Yep, there we go. I'll evolve it while it's pink then. I don't know what I need to do to evolve it, actually. I'm gonna check what level it evolves. 34. Okay. At level 30, I need to get it all the way to level 34. Need to get Sky to level 34. I need to drop by a beach at some point. I need to do a Sky beach episode. Because Sky is a grass type and will absolutely dominate any water types that cross their path. So don't be concerned by the fact that I'm calling it a beach episode. It's called a beach episode because I will be on the beach, but you will be on a training arc. It will be your training arc episode, and you're gonna become the coolest kid in town. That's what's gonna happen. Wild. Yep. It's definitely because, you know, you're a grass type and, you know, to grind XP efficiently, you know, you're super effective against water. You're going to attack a bunch of water types. Yeah, definitely not because I want ratings to go up by including a beach episode in my anime. Sky Beach episode make ratings go through the roof. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Oh my goodness. So stupid. This is a weird enchantment that I feel like I should not have gotten with the level of enchantment table that I have. The enchants in this world are weird. The enchants in this world are weird. I need more saplings. Please fall from the descend upon me, saplings. Descend. There we go. Okay, anything else is just like tree now at this point. Whee! I love that fishing rod so much. There we go. I wonder if, what am I thinking? I'll drop down and show you what I mean, actually. It'll be easier showing rather than explaining. Oh, bucket clutch. What a success. I wonder if I should maybe, not immediately run off the side of the building. I'm wondering if I should have beams like this on the building. Because I just feel like the middle section's like a little bland, if that makes sense. Me when I have to beach episode because I'm bored. Real. Do we like the post? Do we prefer it with or without the post? Because I'm not entirely certain. I think I do prefer it with. Maybe. Yeah, I think I prefer it with. Yeah, I'm gonna add the beams in. I think it makes sense. Boop, boop. Okay, I need to do that on this side now. I think, yeah, that's 3. And then we go up 2 from here. I still need to texture all the walls. And I should do that as I'm building it, but I don't know. That sounds like I have to... That sounds like I have to concentrate on placing blocks. And I don't know if I can be bothered doing that. That sounds like a lot of work. It's easier to do with, like, camera mods, because I can actually step back and look at it while I'm doing it, but this is the best I can do, which is not a very good angle. So, is what it is. One, two. Is that... Yeah, that is right. 1, 2. You know, I'll strip it down. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. That was just silly of me, really. Okay. Went higher than I thought I was. I went higher than I intended there. I really should invest in Featherfall. Especially if my buildings keep getting this tall. I mean, this is the first one and I'm already, like, here. It's crazy. Sleep! Sleep time. Sleepy time. Why is there a Pidgey in my house? There we go. There is no longer a Pidgey in my house. Sky, you can just walk around. Sky can just walk around and keep me company. Yeah, I need more of the stairs. More of the stairs. More of the stairs. A lot more of the stairs. There we go. Whee! Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Now we need this. I'm not sure letting Sky loose on the roof is a good idea, but, like, you know. You can't restrain Sky. Sky has ways of getting free. Sky's not an individual one should mess with. You know, you mess with Sky, you wake up with like a sheep head on your pillow or something. You know? Man, I was really expecting Sky to still be here to comment on that. You mess with Sky, you don't wake up. This is true. This is true. This is true. This is true. That's actually where Newt is right now. Newt's, you know. Newt messed with Sky, and now they're in the hospital. You know, it's a whole thing. You know. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, by the way. But my headcanon, you know. Oops. Boop, boop, boop. I need Swift Sneak. That's what I need to get my hands on. And it'd be so much funnier if Sky was actually here to react to that, but you know, it is what it is. Sky's never here for long. Sky doesn't care about me. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna start that. Actually, you know, I'm gonna step back and have a look. A little look-see. It kind of tapers up, which I don't know if I like. We'll see. I feel also that I should put like a window on this roof part. I feel like the roof is too tall for there not to be another room inside there. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Oh, we're both 27, actually. Ember, free the confusion. We'll just hit it with an Ember again. Yeah. We win these. Flappy is Flappy. What am I talking? What? Huh? Where did that come from? Flappy has learned Electro Ball. That's nice. Good for you, Flappy. Good for you. Whee! If I ever get caught watching VTubers, I'm getting cooked alive. I'm not that bad. There are definitely worse people you could be watching that are VTubers. Like, you know, the ones that are like... Okay, I say worse. They're not worse. I know where okay, I need to choose my next words carefully. There are definitely people, VTubers that people would probably judge you for watching more than me. I would say I'm relatively, vanilla. But there are certainly some that are a lot more, well, they're, you know, a lot more leaning into the stereotypes of, you know, VTubers being very overly, what do I want to call, eccentric? I don't know if that's the right word. I would say I'm relatively... Nugstuck. To be fair, Nugstaku's funny. I actually I started watching Nugstaku before he had a VTuber model, and he was doing anime videos on YouTube. And I enjoyed those, and his content has changed quite considerably since then. Now I think he only does reaction videos. Or I've not seen anything come out that's not a reaction video recently. So, you know, there's that. But I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Oh, I'm gonna need more... Oh. I can step up 3 blocks. Okay, that's wild. Okay. This is weird. I need a lot more deep slate, though. Man. Hello, Sky. I mean, Sky didn't go anywhere. Sky's not in chat anymore because Sky's right here. Sky's... Okay, deep slate. Deep slate, deep slate, deep slate, deep slate, deep slate. I don't have the torch on me anymore, do I? No. But I do have sticks and I do have coal, so I can make more. Sweet. Okay, deep slate. I don't remember efficiency 5 being this... This isn't efficiency... I don't remember efficiency 1 being this quick at mining deep slate. I'm not the only one who thinks this is weird, right? Like, this is weird. How quickly do I mine stone? Not quite instant. Maybe it's not efficiency 5, but it does seem very quick, to be fair. One more stack. I think we'll probably finish the roof, right? Right? I hope. I'm hoping. Big hopes. Big hopes. Actually, it was like 2 stacks each, wasn't it? Maybe. We will see. We will see. I might just grab 4 stacks just to be safe. Okay, this is the last stack. But this does seem like it's faster than it should be. This doesn't feel like efficiency 1. Also, Deerling doesn't have a depressing, edgy mining skit. Like, you know, they're in a cave biome. They don't look depressing and edgy. Diamonds. Okay, away I go now. Meow. Oh, I nearly made it to the top. Oh, it stopped raining as well. Oh no, it is still raining. It just doesn't rain in a savanna biome. Okay, I need that, I need that, I need that, and I need that. And I'm kind of hoping this will be enough to finish the roof. But it is, that being said, it is raining, and the rain is going to make my life a lot more difficult. How long do cat ears last? Cat ears last 5 minutes. Long enough that they're noticeable. Long enough that they're noticeable for a good while. Short enough that it doesn't impact everything. But it's 5 minutes. You know. You have 15 minutes worth of cat ears. Oh boy. That's a lot, to be fair. I like that I can place the blocks fast, but I don't like the fact that I can't crouch on the end of things. Because, you know, I watched the entirety of the previous stream. Oh yeah, fair. That lasted 7 hours. True. Last stream did go for very long. This stream isn't going to be as long. Man, I ran out of things again. There we go. Oh, I still have deep slate. Brilliant. Hoping that's enough. Probably won't be, but I can dream. I also need some of those. Whee! Oh. Watching this right now from the start too. That's fair. I mean, Sky often AFKs my... In fact, I can tell. I can check right now. Oh no, Sky isn't in... Okay. I was gonna say, Sky often AFKs my streams just to get enough channel points to randomly toggle cat ears on and off. But Sky's not doing that right now. I'm gonna need more, aren't I? That upsets me. I'm gonna need more deep slate. Actually, no. There are people just lurking and not chatting. But you're the only active person here. The only viewer that chats. Yeah, you're the only active person here. I don't... What does this do? I have leather boots, so I could check. But I don't have a smithing table, and I could craft one, but I can't really be bothered. Anyway, boop, boop, and boop, boop. Whee. I need more. I'm definitely gonna need more. 100%. Rain is actually annoying. Great for traveling. Annoying if I don't. If only I had money to donate to you. If only. If only there were people that would just, you know, throw money at me. That would be such a solution to 90% of my problems. I'd be able to pay people to just develop the mods that I need. I'd be able to just pay people to do things for me. It'd be great. If I had money, I could just go on Fiverr and be like, yo, so I need a maid dress. And then they'd just like make one, and then I'd get it. If I had money, I could just go on Fiverr and be like, yo, I need mild inconvenience turned into a mob, please. And they'd be like, sure, boss battle coming right up, and they'd just make it. Be great. I'd love money. Oh my goodness. It really says a lot that the only things I'm mentioning are just things that I do like for like stream and that. Like, yeah, I could have money because I could do all these cool ideas I have for like streams and stuff. That's kind of my only reason for wanting money. Just so I can do the cool ideas I have. Fun fact, a guy spent $1,500 for a video about working Vanilla Submarine. Damn. Or it was 1K. That's a lot of money. Man, I wish I had that kind of budget. Oh, still raining. Also, that's such a... I was gonna say mid. That's such a boring idea for a video. Like, hey guys, check it out. I've got a submarine in vanilla Minecraft. Dude, you can build that with redstone and the video would have been twice as impressive. Okay, made it. Made it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, that does seem like an exorbitant amount of money to... I mean, like, if you have, like, a genuine, like, idea, like you want to make Subnautica in Minecraft and you need a submarine for that, and then you, like, want to make, like, a video out of that, like, that's a concept right there. Just being like, hey, check out this cool submarine I paid somebody to make for me. It's kind of lame. Like, it'd be cooler if they made it with redstone, you know? Anyway, I've done my roof. I got no interior, but that's, yeah, that's a future me problem. I'm gonna put torch up here, though. Whee! The bee still comes in and out my house randomly for no reason. I need to hurry up and get windows. Well, it's a vanilla submarine. Yeah, but if they pay somebody to make a mod that makes it vanilla, then it's... Oh, it means that it's not a mod or data pack. Oh, so did they make it with redstone, or did they make it with, like... So it was a redstone submarine, then? Because that makes it slightly cooler, but also I feel like if you made your own redstone submarine, you'd make a video, you'd make your own video about it, because you'd want to show off what you did. A giant amount of redstone. Yeah, I mean, fair. It really... Okay, that's gonna annoy me forever. I mean, if I... Can I crouch in it? Yeah, okay, I can break one. It only breaks one if I crouch. Okay, that's a solution to that problem. Because that genuinely would have really bugged me. I need more oak wood. It's not something I thought I'd ever need. Okay. We got oak wood. This is behind my house, not in front of my house. I want to make like a corner of chests over here. 3 hours on the clock. Yeah, and I think I will actually call it soon. By soon I mean probably once I've made this chest area. Please don't make another 7-hour stream. Yeah, no, I'll probably call it in a minute. 'Cause yeah. Today was supposed to be relatively short. It wasn't supposed to be a massive long stream. I got carried away yesterday is what happened there. Today I just wanted to finish my house. I think I've pretty much done that. 2 last streams just turned into conversations between us. Yeah, but honestly, I like it when conversations happen. This one and yesterday, yeah. I like it when conversations happen though, so I'm not complaining. It keeps my brain occupied, and also I think it's more entertaining when you're having a chat. If that makes sense. Even if it's just like with chat, you know, or if I had like a guest on and I was chatting to them, I feel like that's just more entertaining. I mean, with chat, like anyone can get involved in the conversation, so like I would argue that that's better, but because the conversation then is always evolving and changing. Conversations like these are impossible when you get bigger. That's what chat badges are for, and VIP messages and VIPs. Chat badges and VIPs. When I unlock more of those, it'll be great. When I actually need them, then I'll use them. But I mean, I haven't got any yet, so we'll see. That can be wood. I'm just gonna go basic storage on this one. I'm not gonna do what I did in the Unicraft server. Because I'm not... I'm just not. As much as I'd love to sort things by color, there's, you know... It is just easier working it out doing it this way. Yep, so wood is in this chest. Wood lives there. Stone and I guess stone can live in this. The weird variants of stone that I've got. Dirt can go in here, I guess. I'll come back to that. This stuff. This stuff. I got a lot of random junk that I need to switch. To switch around. And in fact, you can go now too. Yep, you too. I'm actually just gonna take everything out of these chests. Boop, boop. Okay, there we go. We can put apricorns in there, I think. We'll put Cobblemon items in here. I think. And then in here, we'll just put the food. And then in here, we'll put resources. And money-like things. And then in this chest, we'll have color. Actually, no, I want color in this chest. This can be redstone. This can be misc. No, actually, this can be mob loot. This can be misc. When will next stream be? I'm actually not that sure. Yeah, I'm actually really not that sure. I'm gonna put the wood in that. Do I want to put the relic coins in here? I don't know yet. I'll put the relic coins in there, why not? That can go in there too. That needs to go in there. That will go in there. Or food, there's food. Honey can go in food too. I need that, actually. But I really don't know when the next... Can't wait for me to get popular enough to be a full-time streamer. Dude, I struggle with time management. The fact that I'm doing YouTube at the same time is like... It's tricky. I mean, if I was full-time, it'd definitely give me more confidence to just hit go live and just rabbit for absolutely hours on end for no reason with no aim. That would be lovely. Or at least more often. Yeah, more often would be great. Trying to think... Thursday, Friday, I'm relatively busy. Something might happen Thursday afternoon. I think there's going to be a stream Thursday afternoon. Possibly. I think that's still in the works. I don't want to confirm it yet. But there's a group chat. There's a group chat that's accumulating with people in it for a repo stream, and I think there's a chance it's going to happen on Thursday afternoon. But I'm not sure. I don't think... Okay, I'm not live tomorrow. Possibly Tuesday. Next stream will possibly Tuesday. Jarvis set an alarm for Thursday afternoon. I think my next stream will probably be Tuesday. There's a non-zero chance that it will be Tuesday. I think it will be Tuesday. It depends if I've got... It depends if I do everything that I'm supposed to do on Monday, but I think I will, so... Tuesday, probably. Next question. Fish, next... that's a very, very Pix thing to do. Well, I'm looking forward to Tuesday. Yep. Mob loot. Mob loot. A head is loot, right? That counts, right? I'm gonna just shove that in there. Actually, this can be create and redstone. That chest can be create and redstone. And now I've got extra chests. And I should label all of these because I will just forget where everything is. No, I want to put this in the resource chest. Pokeballs. Seeds can go in there with the glowberries. Roots. Misc. Oh, coal blocks can go in there. Misc. Slime balls. Misc. Misc. Food. Food. Ah, fuck it, Misc. Right, that's everything sorted. I genuinely got nothing else to do except watch you, because I'm not gonna study. You should study. You should study. Studying is important. But honestly, understandable, studying is such a pain. I do... What is that? Oh, it was lying... Okay. I know what that is now. It was lying down. Okay, that threw me off. Okay, Sky, I'm gonna call you back in the ball now. I do need windows, but aside from that, the house is done. So let me just step outside and take a look. No, I already accepted when I move out, I'll be a janitor and cooking burgers. I feel like it's a little early to decide that. Although, cooking burgers is like chef, right? And chefs are fun. That's a thing people study for. People do study to do that. But do you mean just like a burger, like opening a burger van? Because you kind of need money to buy a van to open a burger van. I'll be honest, it's kind of a requirement. I have really just listened to Negative Positive Angular OST the entire stream. And honestly, I'm kind of here for it. So, this is my house. I will finish all the rooms and make it look nice next time. Also, I need to start working on the Sky Orchard next time. Which will be nice. It'll be nice. Probably go somewhere over here. I don't know. I'll pick a nice flat area for it. McDonald's work. Oh, goodness. House up. I think house up we can take off the to-do list. So, yeah, Sky Orchard's next. Sky Orchard is next. So, well, it wasn't 7 hours, but it was 3 hours and 10 minutes. I'm gonna just go off this and then boop here, and thank you very much for watching, everyone. I've gone very posh and British right now. Anyway, I don't know where this accent has come from, but it certainly exists. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Doing, I don't know what yet. Maybe this. Maybe the other game. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Bye-bye, my favorite streamer. Bye-bye, most dedicated viewer of 2024. You gotta keep the streak so you get it again for 2025. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye. Actually, it's Pix live. I should raid Pix. Pix would appreciate that. I forgot to raid anyone last time. Gotta lock in. This is true. I don't know, just run in and like spam Smev emotes, I guess. I have a raid emote, actually. Raid has been created. I have a raid emote. We can run in and spam that, I guess. Raid starts in 3, 2, 1. Right now! Raid, go! Woo! Raid.